Hi everyone, welcome to lesson 4 of the Hinduism unit, the caste system. Before we begin, take 2 minutes to look back at last lesson. Make a note of 3 things you've learned using your green pens. Pause the video now if you need to do this. The Hindu caste system. So what will we be learning today? We're here to recall what the Hindu caste system is and to explain how the Hindu caste system works. We're also here to form an opinion on whether or not the Hindu caste system is fair. Your key terms are samsara, which means the endless cycle of birth, suffering, death and rebirth, and karma, a word which you might have already been familiar with. This refers to the effects of a person's actions that determine their fate in this and the next incarnation or the next life. Pause the video now and make a note of these key terms. Okay, moving along. I thought we could begin with a bit of a fun. Here's a dilemma. A hot air balloon is running out of fuel. You have thrown out all of the unessential items, but you are still descending into the sea. In order to have a chance of surviving, you need to throw 2 people overboard. Who will you choose and why? A youth, 17, unemployed, no GCSEs, had a criminal record. A mother, 34, 2 children, works as a dental nurse. A teenager, 14, very intelligent and hard-working. An old lady, 72, brought up 4 children, often cares for her grandchildren. A young child, 6 years old. A builder, 40 years old. Self-employed, 2 children. A surgeon, 50 years old, one of the best qualified heart surgeons in the world, no children. And lastly, a burglar, 32 years old, never had a job, has spent 8 years in prison. How would you make your choice? Justify your actions. You may pause the video to do so if necessary. Welcome back. Who did you choose? How did you make your choice? What criteria did you use? This task was designed for you to think about how these choices are made in society. Who ends up on top and who ends up below? Which ones are the leaders and which ones are the followers? The Hindu caste. Okay, welcome back. We're now going to sidestep into developing an understanding of how the Hindu caste system works, as stated by our second objective. You can see a hyperlink to a YouTube video. Have a watch of this video, and while watching I want you to note down 3 points, 2 questions based on the video, and 1 conclusion. What does this lead you to conclude about the Hindu caste system? You may pause the lesson and watch the video. Welcome back. Perhaps you could discuss your newfound knowledge with a sibling, with your parents. You could ask them your questions. You could discuss your early conclusions on the Hindu caste system. Is it fair? Will it work? Could it work in Britain? And just generally your opinion on it. To summarize, here is a definition of the Hindu caste system. Please pause the video and make a note if you need to. So what does the Hindu caste system look like? As you can see, this is a basic breakdown of the main castes. However, it is important to understand or to note that there are thousands of subcastes existing within these castes all across India. You are not permitted to move between castes, and consequently you would live and die within your caste. Many would argue because of this that the caste system, is unfair, and in fact it is illegal in India. It has been made illegal for some time now, but many still practice it as a means of tradition. And if you think about it, they've been practicing this for millennia, for thousands of years, and for some it is simply too deep rooted to change. Your task is to quickly copy this diagram into your books, labeling it very neatly, using a ruler to draw your lines. Do not cheat, and draw them freehand, after which you will be moving on to the information pack, including with the files. Read through, stick in, go into your book if you've got a printer to print, and then complete the slides, the next task on the next slide. However, if you do not have a printer to print the sheet, you can simply add notes into your triangular diagram, your pyramid. You may pause the video to do this if necessary. This next task is just designed for you to kind of flesh out, if you will, the arguments for and against the caste system, leaving you the room to decide whether or not you believe, based on the evidence, if the caste system is fair or not. You may pause the video to do this if necessary. I thought we could finish with another creativity task. You are going to be making your own samsara game based on the popular family game Snakes and Ladders. This game teaches you, about Hindu beliefs on reincarnation, the idea that we are born and reborn into a better state if we've done good with our previous life as a reward, or as a punishment you might be reborn in a lower caste or a lower state. For example, if you were impatient in a past life, you might be reborn as a tree to teach you patience. As you can see, the objective is to reach square 100. If you are part of God or Brahman, this is called moksha, or being released from reincarnation. Essentially, Hindus do not want to be reincarnated over and over. They want to enter a state of moksha, being near to Brahman. It's almost like enlightenment in Buddhism. It's reaching that state of being one, with the gods. Have fun making your board game. There are resources on the slides to follow. Feel free to print, to cut out. You can draw your squares if you wish, or I've also included a ready-made one as well. Looking forward to seeing the pictures, depicting how well this has gone. Until then, keep safe and have a good day.